Crossroads Kids. How are you today? I hope that you are having a great day, whatever day of the week it is that you are watching this. I hope that your day is filled with fun and laughter. Friends, it is still the month of October, and this entire month we have been learning about this word integrity. And if you haven't heard what integrity means, integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Now, I know it could be a little confusing. You're probably thinking, how can I do things that help me be truthful? Sometimes there are actions that we do that help us tell lies. And it's not just the words that we're saying that are lies, it's the things that we're doing that are helping the lies. And that's kind of how our story today is going to go. We're going to learn about a few guys. We're going to learn about a guy named Naaman, a guy named Elijah, and a guy named Gehazi. I hope I'm saying that right. And Gehazi is going to tell some lies with the things that he's doing, with his actions. So my friends, we are going to jump into our time of worship, and then I will be back here in just a little bit to wrap up our story. So enjoy this time of worship. Get up, dance, get your family to dance with you, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, whoever it is that you are with while you're watching this. Get them to get up and dance with you, and then I'll see you back in just a little bit after our story.
Before the day I took a breath, you had a plan for my every step. You promised to always be by my side. I believe that you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. So I sing this to you. You keep your promises every day. I will believe in everything that you say. Yeah, in the dark I know you're making a way. Jesus, I will trust you. You're always good at everything that you do. And I know everything that you say is true. And every moment you are leading me through. Jesus, I will trust you. I wanna be honest and true and do what's right the way you do. You're teaching me to take a stand and live for you, 'cause I believe that you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. So I sing this to you. You keep your promises every day. I will believe in everything that you say. Yeah, in the dark I know you're making a way. Jesus, I will trust you. You're always good at everything that you do. And I know everything that you say is true. And every moment you are leading me through. Jesus, I will trust you. Even in the moments I feel alone, I know I can. Trust that you're working and holding my world in your hands. Even in the moments I feel alone, I know I can. Trust that you're working and holding my world in your hands. You are the way, you are the truth, you are the life. So I sing this to you. You keep your promises every day. I will believe in everything that you say. Yeah, in the dark I know you're making a way. Jesus, I will trust you. You're always good at everything that you do. And I know everything that you say is true. And every moment you are leading me through. Jesus, I will trust you.
Hello, friends. It's me, Graham, and I am a hero. Hee-yah! 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 Uh-oh. Well, okay, I'm not a real hero, but I'm pretending to be one. It's fun to be a hero because heroes have integrity. Integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. And heroes, above everything else, are truthful. Of course, it's also fun to pretend to be the villain.
Now you will know the power of the bucket. For I, Buckethead, am your second cousin once removed.
No, that's impossible! We look nothing alike!
Would I lie to you?
Yeah, probably.
You're right, I probably would.
The good thing about pretending to be the bad guy is that I can stop pretending anytime I want. But as you'll see in today's story, when you cheat and lie in real life, it's a little harder to take your mask off.
It's really hard to breathe in here. I'll see you all back here soon.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Kings, chapter 5.
Naaman was the commander of the army of Aram, one of Israel's greatest enemies.
Forward march!
Though Naaman was a wealthy man, he had one problem that no doctor could solve. He had a terrible skin disease.
Make it go away.
Then Naaman heard news of a prophet in Israel, Elisha, who might be able to help. But instead of going straight to Elisha, Naaman took rich gifts to the king of Israel, along with a letter from the king of his own land explaining how important he was. The king of Israel frowned as he read the letter from his enemy, the king of Aram.
I am sending my servant Naaman to you with this letter. I want you to heal him of his skin disease. What? No! I'm not God. Your king is trying to pick a fight with me.
But I just
Not listening. La, 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 la.
The king of Israel made such a fuss that Elisha heard the news and sent a messenger. It was probably his trusted servant, Gehazi.
I'm a good guy. Trust me.
Gehazi took Elisha's message to the king.
Elisha says tell the man to come to me.
Gehazi raced back home to help Elisha prepare for the important visitor. And sure enough, the king of Israel sent Naaman straight to their doorstep. Gehazi peeked out the window.
Look how low the chariot is riding. What's in the back? Embroidered robes and bags of something?
Gehazi?
Hurry up. You gotta look good for this guy. I'll get you your best robe.
Nope.
You're not wearing the robe?
I'm not going out.
Not going out?
No, you are.
My robe?
What's wrong with your robe?
It's old. It's not even a decent name brand like Melchizedek or Queen Jezebel.
Elisha sent his servant out the door with a message for Naaman.
Are you the prophet?
No. But let me just say that is one excellent chariot. I see you got the golden hubcap.
Where's Elisha?
He says, go. Wash yourself in the Jordan River 7 times. Then your skin will be healed. You will be pure and clean again.
I thought Elisha would come out himself.
I know, right?
Look, can't he just say some words and wave his hand and, make me better?
That's what I was thinking too.
And the Jordan River? I mean, it's full of muck and tadpoles and... forget it.
Naaman tore off, angry, but his servants convinced him to follow Elisha's instructions. Naaman dipped 7 times in the murky Jordan River, and when he rose from the water on his 7th time...
What?
His skin was perfectly clean. He was healed.
Unbelievable.
Naaman raced back to Elisha's home. This time, the prophet came outside along with Gehazi. Naaman marveled at his unmarked arms and hands.
Now I know that there is no God anywhere except in Israel. Please take a gift from me.
Gehazi inched closer to the chariot. he could see the richly colored robes hanging over the bags of gold and silver.
Is that a genuine Melchizedek robe?
Uh-huh, the real deal.
Just have your servants unload around back and I'll...
Nope. I serve the Lord. You can be sure that he lives. And you can be just as sure that I won't accept a gift from you.
What?
Please, I'm begging you.
He's begging you, Elisha.
But Elisha still refused to take a single coin from Naaman and send him away in peace. Elisha went back inside, leaving Gehazi speechless on the doorstep.
What? No. Seriously?
Gehazi could still see the dust kicked up by the horse's hooves.
Elijah should have taken something. If he didn't want it, he could have just given it to me.
With that, Gehazi took off running down the road. His arms pumped and his sandals flapped as he crested the hill and came up alongside the chariot. Naaman pulled it to a halt.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. My master sent me to say that 2 young prophets have come to visit. Yeah, that's it. Please give them 75 pounds of silver and 2 sets of clothes.
Oh, of course. Take twice as much.
Naaman's servants carried the heavy bags of silver and clothing back up the road. But as they approached Elisha's house...
Hey, thanks. I got it from here.
Straining beneath the weight of his heavy load, Gehazi snuck inside and stashed the clothing and silver in his room. Then he hurried back out and strolled through the front door.
Can't whistle.
Elisha studied him with sharp eyes. Where have you been?
Oh, me? I didn't go anywhere.
Didn't my spirit go with you? I know Naaman greeted you. I know you took money and clothes.
I was just being nice to the horses, making their load lighter.
You and your family after you will have Naaman's skin disease.
But then I can't wear my new robes.
Sure enough, Gehazi's skin was soon covered with sores, just like Naaman's was. Gehazi's lie had won him some new clothes, but it had cost him Elisha's trust and a full and healthy life.
So friends, as we saw in our story, we had Naaman and we had Elisha and we had Gehazi. And Gehazi, what he did was he went to Naaman and he said, you know, Elisha requested this money and these clothes and all this stuff, and he lied. And he not only told a lie with his words, but then he took the things from Naaman and continued the lie and tried to hide it from Elisha, his master. Now, this is not good. How many times have you at one point done something like that? Told a lie, taken something from someone. I told a story either last week or the week before about how when I was in 3rd grade, I wanted this binder and so I lied about it. That is not having integrity. We are not being truthful with what we say and what we do when we tell lies and when we take things that we are not supposed to have. Friends, we have to work really, really hard to be truthful. It's not easy. Sometimes it's more difficult for us than other people, but you have to work really hard to be truthful and to have integrity because, like our bottom line says for this week, when you are not truthful, you lose trust. And we don't want to lose trust. We want people to be able to believe us and to believe the things that we're saying and believe the actions that we're doing. So, my friends, make sure you are using integrity. You are being truthful in everything that you say and everything that you do. I'll see you back in just a little bit for our memory verse and our memory verse game.
just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
Friends, it is time for us to learn our memory verse. We are on week 3 of this memory verse, so we should have a little bit of a handle on it at this point. If we don't, that's okay, but we are going to practice it together, and then I have a new memory verse game for us. It's not going to be the same one where the words disappear. This is going to be a little bit different. So here is our memory verse for the month of October. It comes from Proverbs 10:9, and it says, "Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught." Now, I realize I didn't really explain what this memory verse means. It might be a little confusing. You're saying, well, if I walk, then why does it matter? What's the difference if I walk straight or if I walk zigzag? What we mean by walks without blame is you're listening to what Jesus is telling you to do. You're doing the right things. You're telling the truth. You're honoring your parents. You're doing what your parents tell you to do. All of those things. You're listening to your teachers at school. Those are the things that you're doing. And if you take the crooked path, well, maybe that means that you're not listening to your mom and dad at home. Maybe it means that you're fighting with your brother and sister, or you made fun of a friend at school, or you were talking out when your teacher was asking you to not talk out. You were being silly during quiet reading time. And then when those things happen, what happens? You get in trouble and you get caught. So that's what this memory verse means. So we are going to practice it one more time, and then I'll explain our memory verse game to you. So here we go. Proverbs 10:9. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. Proverbs 10:9. Okay, friends, we are going to get ready to go into our new memory verse game, and this memory verse game is going to be a little different. We are going to have all of the words scrambled up, not in the right order, and you are going to have to try to figure out and say the memory verse the right way before we get to the slide that has them all in order. A way that you can do this at home is you can write all the words for the memory verse on pieces of paper and race with your brother or sister or mom and dad to put them in order the right way the fastest. All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoy this new memory verse game, and we will see you in the next one. Have a great week, Crossroads Kids. Bye.